pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call tonight's session of the City Council to order. First order of business is roll call.
Chris Fogg.
Here.
Brian Hyde.
Here.
Greta Wiggin. Here. Matt Prater.
Here.
Dave Sisky.
Here.
And Olin.
Here. Next up is minutes of April 27th session.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the minutes from April 27th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comments this evening? Yes.
I just noticed that you guys don't pray before, and I wondered if I could pray out loud for you before we get started. Father, we just thank you for this day, and we invite you into this place. And we ask that your decisions would be made, and that your righteousness would be seen in this place. This city has been a city that has been called for your love. And we just praise you for it and call it forth in the precious name. Amen.
Thank you. Move on to unfinished business. We have none. New business, we have some CF1 approvals this evening. First up is AME, got 3 personal properties.
I think Scott would like to also address the council regarding AMP before you involve that. Do you want to say a few things about?
Yes, if I could. First off, I'd like to, as you all know, we have recently sold to a company called STEMTech. And STEMTech is continuing to do business here in Ligonier. They purchased in October. They already increased business by 50%, added on 5 employees, looking to double business within 2 years and triple it within 5. And they're committed to, from what I'm being told, committed to living here. Blake and I still own the buildings, and they signed on for a 3-year lease with options up to 9. So plan is for them to stay here in Ligonier. Personally, 33 years ago, when we first started AME, I never thought I'd be sitting here saying it's about time that I'm going to be retiring. And I can't thank the city of Ligonier enough for all their support and making us successful. We could have done it without you. And we really appreciate it. And look forward, I think, the match with STEMTech, our employees love them. We love them. I think they're going to do a lot of good things in the area. If there's any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Enjoyed our conversations we had last year. Went out and kind of got filled in on everything, so really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Glad everything's going well.
Well, appreciate you and Brian coming down so quick to meet the new owners. And so that was really nice.
Well, I
They appreciate
appreciate
it.
working with you as well. You and Blake both have been so easy to work with. You always have your compliance forms in on time or early. I never have to come after you and try to say, please get your form. So you have been a pleasure. to work with.
Appreciate
We
it. You're easy to work with. So it makes it easy. I mean, everybody here, I mean, all the support we've had from waterworks, the fire department, just all departments, police department, city, everybody has been a joy. And, kind of bittersweet, I think this might be my last time here for the CF1 meeting. And that, but thank you so much for everything. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Scott.
I hope so.
let's see. First one here I have is personal property.
Yeah, they had 3 personal properties.
I'll make a motion to approve all 3 CF ones for AME. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the, see up once, just, for AME, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Thank you very much. Great.
Here's all this stuff, thank you. Next up, we have, Star of the West Milling.
Make a motion to approve that formal CF one for Star of the West.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve Star of the West, Milling CF one.
Thank you.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Star of the West, yes, Star of the West had a personal property and a real property.
Well, yeah, both of them were fine.
And that was Matt, right?
Yeah,
Next up, we have West Noble Waste Recovery. Paperwork's in order.
make a motion to approve, CF one for, West Level Waste Recovery.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the CF one from, West Noble Waste Recovery. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have the acknowledgement of the April 2026 Fund and Bank reconciliation papers. Jeez. You'll have dentures one of these days, you can't talk anything. Everybody had a chance to review those.
I just need to make a
Yeah.
comment that you.
Been acknowledged. Next up is claims register approval.
Make a motion to approve the claim register. Second.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the claims registers. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, down to board members.
Just to update the council, Cruz Bellamars is at the academy, started a week ago and he's a weekend and 15 more to go, so keep him in your thoughts for sure. The other thing is with Fashion Farm closing, we thought maybe we would take a breath from a public safety day, but I've been contacted by Roberts Farms and they would like to continue that with our police and fire and our other departments in regards to public safety day and touch the truck event. So still plan on that, guys. We've not narrowed down a date in October, but I thought that was kind of cool that they liked it enough. They reached out, so we'll do that again as well in October. So good, yeah. Thank you.
Jeremy.
Nothing.
Mike.
Just a reminder, we got city cleanup coming up this Saturday. And then, we've got a new concrete guy that's doing our sidewalks. He's, inline concrete. Done one so far, and he's got another one that's paid for, we're gonna do next week. So if you need new sidewalks, we've got the 50/50 program.
Nate Newman signed up.
Just to two.
This will be so good.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Kelly. John. Oh, John.
Really busy in the parks. Wanted to let you guys know of one change. when I planned the gazebo and, planned with the contractor, when the gazebo would be hauled in, that was supposed to be early May. But they have two larger jobs than mine, and with all the rain, they are behind. So the early May delivery and assembly of the gazebo will now be late May, which won't, hurt us really at all. It's gonna only take them 2 or 3 days to assemble it. Then I'll get the benches and the trash cans and everything's new, and we'll assemble everything. And then we'll be left with lighting. And the conduit's been ran, the lighting's ready to be plugged in once the gazebo's in. Speaking of lighting, the pickleball courts, all of the sonotubes with concretes have been in for a few weeks now. The poles and lights should be up this week. I did finally get all the gutter completely done back at Woodlawn. That's gonna help keep that a little drier. The cabin and the old roof stilts, which we call the Lincoln Way building, that's all done now. I can't think of anything else right now, but that's it.
Thank you, John. Jeff, Ben,
Nothing.
Matthew,
Nothing.
Brian,
I don't have anything.
Chris,
Nothing.
Dave.
John, just wanted to ask a little bit on an update from the last meeting. I know you weren't here either, just about cameras and some things going on in the park. Do you have any sort of updates on any of that?
Well, it depends on exactly, generally all the cameras or what we've had issues with the vandalism in the bathrooms.
Specific to the vandalism?
Yeah, so, Gary and I and the mayor met, we came up with a plan. This was like the week before the council meeting.
John, can you come up here and
Oh,
talk?
sorry. Sure.
It's hard to hear on the recording.
Okay. Specifically on the King Park bathrooms. The mayor and I and Gary met. This was, the day of the Board of Works meeting, 4 or 5 days before the last council meeting. We got a plan. At first, we were gonna buy one very expensive camera. And then once Gary and I got out there, looked at the poles, we did have, internet access there because we put 2 points in, access points back at the park. So with that being said, we could buy some cheaper cameras, a lot cheaper, maybe $200 a piece. And we bought 2 of those, and we got those on the poles. It took a few days to work the bugs out because they were too high, they weren't catching all the movement. So late last week, they were both in place, both working. And he just sent me the download so I can get that on my phone. They are recording movement all the time and loading into a file, so it's always going to be there. And tomorrow at the department head meeting, we're gonna talk with the police department, because I know they want access to those, so we're gonna try to figure out how to do that too, so. Is that?
Yeah, that's perfect, awesome, great. Hopefully that solves any future
I hope
problems.
so.
Previously, we were talking about looking at the camera, beautiful camera, beautiful pictures, had infrared capabilities for night vision, so on and so forth. Took it to the $3,500. Slowly, dropped that plan, we, researched the east, got it down to, well, I think with the solar panels, we thought maybe around, maybe close to 400 apiece. And that's a little bit of a delay on that. We had got the cameras, but the solar panels were located here, so we don't have to dig up, trying to get electric out to these poles. And speaking of cameras, we still have that license plate reader, and which has been down since last fall. The pole out at the old recycle center, there's RAMCs, and they quit doing that kind of work because they were going to pull it up, take it out to actually the compost center and reset it there, put license plate. Found out they quit doing that. So we found a contractor that'll come in, I think for $375, pull the pole up, take it out there, reset it, and we've already called in locates out there, get that camera times.
Absolutely. Yep,
Anything else?
that's it.
You're right. Laura? Laura? In last week's, or last meeting, I was down at Indianapolis, and there was a seminar on the internet regarding the tax situation. Barb watched that, and of course, down at the mayor's convention, we heard more about it in person detail. And when I got back, got some information from our lobbying group, and it just worked out that the county council had a meeting and got on the agenda over there, and I presented that information to them to create this task force to talk about how especially cities want this money coming back to the county, back to the cities. And next month, or next Tuesday, got a meeting with Mayor Waters in Kenville and the lobbying group, and have our meeting there, present some other information to the county council. So the county council had an idea. I think they were aware of the MUS system, and but nothing in detail. Hopefully the paperwork I gave them, it was good paperwork, it broke it down into where we could understand it. And the 417-page House Bill 1210, I found it, some guy broke down into a digest, got it down to 2 pages, which you could understand, but still a lot of mumble jumble. Legal language and everything, but it seems to be a lot of gray areas, but it at least brought out several things, and one of them happened to be how the taxes are going to come back to the counties, cities, and unfortunately, towns don't have the same opportunities as cities do. They're pretty much at the mercy of what the county gives them, but even they're suffering with the system they have in place now. Thought about the people that vote and don't think your vote counts. It really does. There were 5 people involved in some of these House bills and Senate bills that got voted out. One of them was the guy's name on the bill, the taxes and way they'll be distributed back to the county and through the county to the state or to the cities and towns. So they continually are massaging this House bill, and they've delayed it already to 29. Actually, though, it takes effect 28, but won't be enacted until 29, and possibly even getting that moved out to 23rd, and give them more time to iron this thing out. So creating this task force will give us a mayor's voice with our lobbying group down at the State House, and make our representatives, senators aware of exactly what's happening. Working with Baker Tilly, I hope to have the figures when I present up to the council. We didn't have, and I'm not sure when we'll get them, but the figures we have to work on right now, it seems to change daily, will give us an indication of how the way they have the taxes set up and who gets them, and whether it requires us to set up a local income tax, which they put a cap on, which would definitely leave us shorthanded. And so that's why we're going to work basically the system that we have now, work it back to the county. They have fewer and less restrictive restrictions, and that putting a cap on us and making cities create a local income tax takes it off the governor's back, and puts it on our back, makes us the bad guys. You know, you might have saved some property taxes, but in the long run, you're not saving a dime actually. And that's just, part of that's my opinion, but that's the way it is too. On another note, since before the first of the year and since the first of the year, I've had numerous doctor appointments, and Barbara and Robin can attest to that, numerous tests. This wasn't in my plan when I took this job. And from the test so far, it tends to be an hereditary thing that I got from my mother. And with all the tests, I do have a heart, contrary to popular belief. But this disease, I guess it is, your heart turns to stone. And I have, at least I know my lower left ventricle is not working properly, and it's progressively spread across the bottom of my heart. And with that, life is a series of choices. And I've had to make a choice, toughest choice I've ever made in my life. Whether I've been so committed to my jobs, any job I've had, I've been committed 100% to it. Same with this job. Unfortunately, it comes a time when I choose between work and family. And with the ongoing prognosis, matter of fact, after tomorrow's board of works meeting, I have another appointment with the heart doctor. I will formally tell everybody tonight I've met with the department heads already, President Vaughn, and I will officially resign my position this evening, and we'll be here till July 31st. Allows us to tie up some loose ends, allows the Republican Party to form their caucus and work through that program, and have a new mayor name. I'll be here till the end of July. The trust that the residents of Lake Area have expressed and continued support from everybody. Just can't say enough. It's really troubling that I have to do this when so many people entrusted me with this obligation to run the city and spend the best job I've ever had. Challenging like any other job, but managed to work through it with a great crew like we have from our department heads and stuff. There's nothing too big we haven't been able to work through. So pretty much that's it in a nutshell. So I entertain a motion for adjournment.
Before I make that motion, I just want to say thank you for all your years of service in this city and community, and it doesn't go unrecognized.
I didn't mean to leave you guys out. You guys, pointed to all you guys, and I was priding myself on being able to search out guys that I think take the job seriously like I do, and all of you have proved that, and really appreciate everything this board's doing.
Thank you, Earl. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.